This. Okay, well, let's find out what this is about. Okay. So Geomorpher is a challenge reflex game where you have to match your shape into the ones that are coming towards you. More precise matches require more rewards, more dramatic interpretations of how words are written. Okay, I should work more. Thanks for the play again. Are the ones in pink for tomorrow? Looks like it. Geomorpher is a challenging reflex game where you have to match your shapes into the ones that are coming towards you. More precise matches rewards more points. Try to endure until level 10, then try to beat your own score. How to play 1 to 4 keys. 1 to 4 keys. Change your shape. Mouse, move your shape around. Best developer record is... Okay, I'm not going to beat that. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my goodness. Let's see if this fits the screen. Yoink. There's a Windows build, right? Forget it. I'll take that. Oh my goodness. Firefox keeps doing this. I'm not the only one. Yeah, I keep getting these errors myself. The security error, the operation is insecure. And I swear it's only Firefox that does this. So chances are very good that if I just go to your web page, it will work just fine. But if you go through the Ludum embedded page, it doesn't. And it's so strange that it does that. It makes me all sorts of sad. At least I can shut this down in the meantime. Oh, RIP other streams. Looks like I'll be here all week. Oh, that makes sense. Splitter Critters it was. That was quite an extraordinary game. Geomorpher. Get rid of these PDB files. Oh, it opened with a specific resolution in mind. Well, let's hope that I can actually see the chat while doing this. That is the minimum size I'm gonna get, it looks like. Use headphones for better experience. Press space to continue. Let me see if I can shift this a little more. All right. Dun 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 dun. Ludum 35. Well done. The name, I like the project name already. Alright, cool. Move your mouse around. Got that. Okay, and I got these other shapes. That's good to know.
Amazing.
Oh. You do have a...
Perfect.
That's good that you have these...
Perfect. Awesome.
You have these colors,
Perfect.
which is great.
Astounding.
By generally speaking,
Astounding.
humans are more likely to recognize colors more
Perfect.
more quicker and more precisely
Impressive.
than they are with shapes.
Perfect.
But you know, shapes are also good for
Shape.
people who are
Awesome.
you know, colorblind.
Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Astounding.
Astounding.
Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect.
Impressive. Astounding. Awesome. Amazing. Impressive. Perfect.
I feel like there could be
Amazing.
more vocals here. What would be really useful is if you can kind of randomize the pitch, that would be great.
Perfect. Astounding. Perfect. Astounding. Perfect.
The game announcer is too nice.
Perfect. Great. Impressive. Amazing. Impressive. Amazing. Impressive. Impressive. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Great. Good.
Oh no, it doesn't like me.
Perfect. Awesome. Random. Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Oh, that was because it was 4. Okay. Starting off at level 1 was not what I wanted.
Perfect.
I wonder if just killing myself is gonna get there any faster. Yeah, escape to go back. Yeah.
New shape. Astounding. Impressive. Amazing. Astounding. Awesome. Impressive. Perfect. Impressive. Impressive. Awesome. Astounding. Amazing. Awesome.
I wonder what happens if you do that. Oh, it does penalize you.
Amazing.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
New shape. Amazing. Perfect.
I didn't see that they use keyboard
Awesome.
controls there, which fortunately, since I did read the game description, I knew what to do,
Astounding.
but it would have been nice if
Astounding.
that was
Perfect.
more obvious.
Perfect. Awesome.
Flawless victory.
Astounding. Good. Astounding. Impressive. Awesome. Amazing. Impressive.
It starts
Perfect.
very slow in my opinion.
Awesome. Impressive. Random. Awesome. Impressive. Impressive. Great. Amazing. Awesome. Amazing. Impressive. Astounding. Astounding. Great. Good. Good.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna get that far. I'm sorry, I'm not that well coordinated. Puzzles I can do. Okay, but at least I got the whole gist of it. And yeah, I'm just kind of... I'm kind of not a fan of the number pad, to be completely honest. It might make more sense if I was playing it, I guess, on, you know, a controller and whatnot, but I'm trying to kind of think at the same time. I also admit I'm not exactly a fan of the random colors as well, because I feel like towards the end it just get hard. It could get harder without that problem, or without that anyways, but that's just my line of thinking. I'm not much of a rhythm guy, to be honest. I'm easily bored with Guitar Hero and other games of that similar genre, or Dance Dance Revolution. Seeing that rhythm is one seemingly not my thing. Well, that's not exactly true. I did like Bit Trip series a lot. I do like the Bit Trip series a lot. And quite honestly, like, you know what? I take that back. Given my past experiences, like, there were a lot of rhythm games that I really liked, and then there were others that, like, just didn't seem to click with me. Guitar Hero in particular immediately comes to my mind. Dance Dance Revolution, actually, like, yeah, Dance Dance Revolution is, in my personal opinion, the most guilty of this. Like, it's been one of the most popular, rhythm genre games, but it never clicked with me. And I'm gonna admit that, like, not only do I think that this game wasn't engaging to me on a personal level, because I seem to have this weird feeling of what I like with rhythm games. Much more importantly, I thought that the pacing could really use some improvements. Because, I start off with level 1, and it's fine with level 1 that it starts off pretty easy. Level 2 even, I forgive that. At level 3, I'm like, this doesn't seem to be improving in difficulty as much as I have hoped. And so perhaps arguably what may need to happen is either bringing out more shapes more frequently, or what I probably think is going on is you might actually need less levels, to be quite honest, because you have up the way up to 10, and that's fine. That's okay as it is. It doesn't go fast enough, and I don't know. To me, that just felt weird, a little weird. Kind of trying to summarize some thoughts here. There's something that interesting that you try to do with the mouse, where you're supposed to aim with the mouse to kind of match with the shape that there is, and in some ways I find that concept compelling, and in other ways, like specifically with this interpretation, game's interpretation, I'm not exactly sure I'm a fan of it. I mentioned like the flapping game earlier, that I'm actually really compelled by the mouse controls in that game as well, but the handling needs a lot of improvement. And I'm kind of getting the same feeling with this as well. There's something a little more satisfying, in my opinion, when key presses, the timing of key presses is reduced down to a button press on a specific direction rather than an analog thing. In an analog thing, you kind of lose a little bit of the fine-grained tuneness of being able to hit on a specific beat. It just feels like you're waiting for the inevitable. And I don't know if that's what's making me feel like this is not exactly as great as it feels like. And I mean, okay, I'll be honest. There were I can think of ways to make an analog game feel better, right? Like, but I feel like that requires something where haptic feedback immediately comes in mind, such as controller shaking and whatnot. So I don't know. I'm a little torn on that. Honestly, though, my main gripe is pacing. So let's talk about that. Overall, do I think it's innovative? It's a little better than the normal, usual affair. I think it's... I think the whole mouse control definitely gives it an edge up, but at the same time, there isn't anything in there that makes me go like this was a really good, really new and impressive idea. But that's okay. I kind of want to say I had fun, but that's not really being honest with myself. It was... I don't know, it called me impatient, but it kind of left me wanting for more. And when it did give me more, at the point I was just really tired of it, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably need to play more for the whole random color thing, but this didn't really struck me as such. Theme of shape-shifting. Is all I have to say. It does have shape-shifting in it, but it's so literal there's nothing that I can really talk about that makes me think like that was an interesting interpretation of it. I mean, to be fair, it is about shifting shapes into other shapes. So there's that. Graphics. Actually, I'm kind of okay with this. It's a little more towards the average thing. And the reason why I say I'm a lot more okay with this is because in this case, like, it didn't need more. And at least to me, like, there were a couple of places where it could have helped, you know, especially anything like that said awesome. There could have been more gratifying graphical effect there. But yeah, honestly, it didn't quite strike me as, it didn't strike me as bad, which is important. But it didn't quite strike me as impressive either. Okay, audio. For a rhythm game, I'm not exactly impressed by it. The music is pretty good. I mean, obviously, I gave it it's very good, and obviously there was a lot of focus in it. I'm not nearly as impressed by it, honestly. In the sense that the shapes coming in themselves doesn't seem to have a particular fit with the background music in and of itself. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but usually I would really appreciate it if that kind of game had some sort of background music integration to it. Humor. I give it 2 stars. I mean, it was impressive and amazing and good, but yeah. Mood. Yeah, I also give that 2 stars largely for its, no? Yeah, I'll give it 3 stars. There was an effort in there, and definitely between the audio and graphics, like, I can see what was trying to be achieved. It's just a fun factor that needs help. That kind of brings the mood down a little bit. I don't know. I feel like this game was simply just not for me. I'm just going to be completely honest. Other people probably liked the game a lot more than I did. This didn't strike me as a game that I would have liked. So I hate to be the, you know, negative Nancy. Alright, so anyways, let's talk about this. I wasn't a fan of the number buttons being used as a method to change shapes. I feel like a directional key might have been better. And like even with the directional keys, then the shapes would have made sense. Perhaps directional keys could have been better. Music was good, but I would have liked it if the incoming shapes were also to the beat of the music. I wasn't a fan of the number buttons being used as the method to change shapes. Either. I genuinely do think with more polish, this could be a more fun game. I'm just thinking of like the number of measures necessary to make it a more polished experience, but definitely pacing was my biggest problem. Pacing was my biggest problem though. I think it was too slow in the beginning and wasn't engaging enough to bring me to the last few stages.